Hi moms, welcome back to day 5 of week 11. So we made it, we're almost done week 11, not quite finished. We still have to get through today. Today's exercises are going to be a little bit of a longer class than normal, but we're going to really do a lot of great upper body work. It's going to be kind of fun. We're going to do all the exercises, then we're going to reverse the order, and then just do a few little stretches to end off the class. Like always, feel free to take breaks, grab water, modify any movements and exercises so that you feel safe and comfortable. If anything feels painful, just stop, and always talk to your primary healthcare provider if you have any questions or concerns. Alrighty, so without further ado, let's get started. For equipment today, all you need is one band as well as your Pilates mat. So it doesn't matter, it can be a loop, kind of, but what's better is just a TheraBand, but I can kind of show you how to adapt if all you have is one loopy band. Okay, like always, you can always kind of like grab it tighter to make things harder or grab wider to make things looser. All right, so let's start off in quadruped or tabletop, whatever you want to call it. Bring your shoulders over top of your wrists, your hips over top of your knees. Soften your elbows a little bit just so they aren't locked. Gazes in between your thumbs, and we're just going to do a few Serratus push-ups. So dropping that Serratus and then pushing it away from you. Holding your core tight. Inhale on the way down. Exhale on the way up. Now it's crazy how much movement you can have in just this little motion. Normally we always think about moving our arms free in space and our body is fixed, and then this one we kind of flip it. So our arms are fixed and then it's our trunk that's moving. Three, 2, and 1. Good work. Okay, we're just gonna walk our hands a little bit forward. You're gonna bend your elbows so your elbows are underneath your shoulders, and we're just gonna warm up our triceps a little bit by doing the press away and return. We're just gonna do this for about 30 seconds. Stay wide to the collarbones the whole time. Now try and get full extension of the elbow and return. Shoulders are still down, core is tight. Three, 2, 1, lower down, tuck the toes, walk the hands back, knees can go wide if you need, feet can go a little wider. Slowly roll up, articulating through your spine. And when you're ready, make your way to a wall. Okay, we're gonna go to the wall. Bring your hands just in front of your chest. Plank your body so it's one long line. Walk your feet back so you're just hinging on those balls of your feet. And elbows are gonna stay close to our side. You're gonna lift up one leg, hold it back. Core is tight. Gaze in between your thumbs. You're gonna lower and extend. Nice and slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to do 3 more. And switch legs. Squeeze that glute to lift the other heel. 1, 2, elbows in. 3, nice long back of your neck. 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, that was a bonus one. We're only gonna do 6. And shake it out. Alrighty, good work. So standing back at the end of your mat, we're gonna roll back down onto the ground. So finding that nice stack, here we go. Tuck the chin, roll through vertebrae by vertebrae, soften those knees, bending them as much as you need, and then we're gonna walk it down until you end here. Awesome, alrighty, so now we're gonna grab our band. So if you have a loop, you're just gonna put one hand in each side of the loop like this, and then to do the exercise, you're gonna kind of hold on to it with a neutral wrist and then pull. So forward and pull. It might be kind of difficult, but it will totally work if you just have a regular TheraBand like myself. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pull it up into a little row, and then we're gonna extend it out to the side. So up in a row, out to the side. And as we pull it out to the side, really think about the muscles in between your shoulders kind of driving that movement. So starting off with it not like too tight that you can't even open it up, but just tight enough that you feel like you can do it using every little muscle in your body to hold it out and then slowly bring in. Try not to feel really tight deltoids taking over in the movement. Alrighty, so without further ado, give it a try and let's get started. Keeping a neutral wrist, we're gonna row and then open. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. We're gonna do 2 more. 7. And 8. Other side, here we go. Row and open. There's 1. Good job. 2 more. And relax. Nice. Okay, so now we're going to make our way onto a side plank. So stacking your shoulder over top of your elbow, line up kind of your elbow and knee and foot. You're gonna push your hips up so they're in line with your body. Your body's making a nice door frame shape here. We're gonna hold the band right here, so right in front of our body. One arm's gonna be bent, the other arm's gonna be straight. Make sure that you have a kind of almost a loose band to start, because you're gonna go through a huge range of motion here. Pushing those hips up, head in line with your body. You're gonna draw it up and around. 2. 3. 4. Keep a neutral wrist. 5. Wide through the collarbones. 6. And reverse. Here we go, other way. Go 1. 2. Soft bend through the elbow. 3. 4. 5. 6. And come down. Nice work, switching sides. I love that one, that one's fun. Here we go. Lining up. Starting off with a loose-ish band. Pushing those hips up. We're going to draw a circle around and down, keeping a neutral wrist. 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, reverse, 1, 2, push those hips up, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Come on down. Good job. Okay, so that was kind of like the point of our exercises. Now we're gonna go through and do similar exercises in the reverse order. But we're not gonna do the side plank again. Okay, so still using your stability band, still using your resistance band, make your way back into tabletop. So shoulders over our hands, hips over our knees, pulling your baby up and in, holding that band in between your arms or having your arms in between the loop of your circle. This time, instead of pulling out into the side, we're gonna hold one arm a little bit further back. So think of in front of your shoulders or underneath your shoulders, and then just a half step back. And we're gonna pull the other arm forward and then lower. Forward and then lower. And do your best to try and get it in line with your body, so about here, but don't open back and open up that shoulder and break your strong core. So just hold it so it's loose enough that you can go straight in front and lower. We're gonna do each side 8 times. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Soften that elbow of the supporting arm. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, keep that wrist neutral, 6, 7, 8. Bring that other arm up to match it, other hand takes a half step back. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Stop those shoulders from creeping up to your ears. 7 and 8. Good work. Keep those toes tucked if they weren't already, and tuck them if they were. Roll yourself up, walking the hands back, vertebrae by vertebrae, all the way up until you get to the top. Good job. Okay, now make your way back to the wall, and we're gonna do those single leg Pilates push-ups again. So elbows are down nice and low to our sides, kind of squeezed in. We're wide through the collarbones. We're keeping that nice long plank position. Up on our tiptoes, hands in front of your chest, gaze looking in between your thumbs. Pick up one leg, squeeze the glute. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do 6. And one more. And switch. I like to breathe in on the way down and then exhale on the way up. Three more. And shake it out. Nice. All right, standing at the end of your mat. Standing here nice and tall, tucking the chin, reaching the arms down, rolling through the spine. Softening those knees, bending them as much as you need. Taking your knees wide if you have to, and then coming back down to tabletop Walking those hands forward a little bit, dropping your elbows underneath your shoulders. Palms are nice and flat on the ground, and find a nice good grippy position here because you're going to press through the palms, extend, and lower. Hug your baby up into your core, belly button to spine. Triceps are working hard today. You got this. And last one. Walk those hands up, few serratus push-ups here, softening the elbows, looking in between your thumbs. See if we can get a little bit more movement than last time. So dropping that sternum in between your shoulders and then pressing the floor away from you on that exhale. Few more. And meet me in neutral. Inhale, reach one arm up, twisting. Exhale, thread the needle through, sit here in that twist. Maybe walk that hand up forward if it feels good. Sending your hips back and up. Taking long, deep breaths to the lower area of your lungs, in and out of your nose. Walking your hand back if it's out. One last deep inhale. Okay. Walking your hand back if it's out. One last deep inhale. And exhale, push the ground away from you. Come back to tabletop. Inhale, open, other arm comes up, opening. And exhale, thread the needle through. Remember, you can bring your head always down to a block if it feels more comfortable. Walking that top hand forward if it feels right, and just sitting here in that deep twist. And walk that hand back if it's out. One last inhale, exhale, push yourself up. And make your way to seated. All right, just for a little bonus, we're just gonna do one last little stretch to really get our triceps because we worked them hard today. So you're gonna reach one arm up, give yourself a pat on the back. Now you can either keep it here, or you can gently press through, or reach up and over. And when you're ready, you can slowly lower that arm. Other one comes up, give yourself a little pat on the back. Then press through, or reach up and over and feel a nice gentle stretch in your tricep. Point of tension, not pain. Still breathing into our side body and lower lungs. And slowly lower those hands. You can place it on your knees. You can drop one ear to shoulder. Maybe look down at the ground in the center. And then roll other ear to shoulder. Down to the ground, center, and up. All right, thank you so much for joining me today for week 11. I can't wait to see you next week, which is week 12 and the last week of our second trimester course. You did such good work, and I can't wait to see you then. Take care. Bye.